Welcome back, my DIY nomads. I hope all you guys are doing really well today. As you might have seen, I've taken down my last video. In that video I showed me mounting my wastewater tank underneath the van. What I did was the mounting kit that came with the tank, it was some bent mild steel, and it looked like it was very quickly made, and initially I didn't trust it, and I just went with a little bit of like I don't really want untreated mild steel, so I decided to look at that thin stainless steel strapping and using some self-tapping screws, because I've seen it done using that before. Now, I was wrong. I mean, a lot of you mentioned how that wasn't going to hold, it would break off, and if I was going down the motorway and that broke off, that could really seriously screw up my day and probably someone else's, especially if it's got like a lot of water in there. It's a big weight. So I don't want to promote misleading information. The video came down, and I do apologize. I don't want to mislead any of you guys, but I do really want to thank all of you guys that put in, that said don't do that, take it down, change it. So I'm sorry, and let's get cracking and try and fix this problem. Now, what I've done is I've already taken the tank out, and funnily enough, because of me taking the tank out, I've actually worked out where I can improve a lot of things. So actually it's sort of like a happy accident, and I'll show you where we're going. The tank kit originally came with like 4 of these, so you hook that into the chassis, like a hole on the chassis, and then you put these through the holes on the metal brackets and bolt it up, and that keeps the tank in place. I'll show you what I mean. These were the brackets. They came unpainted, so what I did was I spray painted them black just so that they would last longer, not rust. And these simply, this is the underside of the tank here, they simply go around the tank like that and hold it up, and these hooks sort of hook into the chassis, and then they go through there and you bolt them up and you keep the tank mounted up into the frame. Now, the reason I mentioned happy accident was because there's 3 outlets on this tank. One that went to the drain away hose, then 2 other I'm guessing you maybe use for, one for the shower and one for the tap. But these outlets are tiny. I can't even get my little finger into them. After getting a bit of advice from Greg Virgo, what he did was he literally just hole sawed his out and put new straight tank connectors in. So that's what I'm going to do. I've ordered a 32mm straight tank connector, and I'm going to plug up one of these holes because I don't need both of them, and I'm going to put my 32 straight tank connector on this one. Don't worry about me blocking up the other one because there are breather points, so it's not like I'll create a vacuum inside of here. I just don't need both of these outlets. So 32mm will get straight on. That'll make it more universal for my plumbing that I'm going to put underneath the van, and it should mean that my shower and sink shouldn't get restricted when trying to drain away. Sorry guys, I thought I pressed the record button, but I didn't, so I've taken it back out now and I'm going to reapply this. So this is a cut through of the floor underneath here. This is like literally the side-on view of the van, so this would be like the sliding door would be about here. Now this is my water tank. These are the structural beams that run underneath the van. There were holes, like big enough holes down here to get the little loop bolts that were supplied with the kit to hook into there and then run down and then hold the brackets that go around the tank. But when it went in there, the thread would hang so low that when you tightened it up, the thread didn't go up high enough on the bolt so that you could actually get the tank tight enough. So what I did was I took a hole saw with a very similar size hole cut out for these, and I cut the hole near the top there, and then near the top there, and then I hung the bolts out through there, which gave me enough thread to allow the brackets that go round the water tank to be tightened up sufficiently.
As I said, I've got these in quite loosely, but the thing I've done this as per the website shows and instructions, but like I don't understand why this bracket's so. I mean, like when they made these tanks, I'm certain I've got the right tank for my van. I've got the right model for sure, but like that's a lot of overhang at the back. But if this is how they're going to do it, then this is how they're going to do it.
So while I'm pondering what to do, I'm going to fit in the rest of the plumbing, do my other jobs for this thing, because that's just a quick drill job and move a bolt round. But really the tank is basically mounted underneath there, which is good. That's good. So yeah, let's crack on with the other plumbing, see how it goes, and we'll think about this in a second. Now I'm not 100% sold on the shower curtain idea. I could look at getting this rail and mounting it properly to so it's actually touching the ceiling to eliminate more gap at the top to let steam out. I'm hoping my extractor is powerful enough to start mainly sucking most of it away, but it's not a huge deal right now. We're just going for a little test to camp away just to see how it goes. This could end up being changed to a door though. I have been thinking about it, and we'll see how it goes. So I had to head out and get a camping gas cylinder that fits with the shower. Now obviously the hose is way too short. This was just the one that came with it. I've got an extra length to it back at the unit, but I'm not at the unit now, so I just really want to test this and run it out. I'm going to just keep the shower head in the bottom there to give it a test run and let it soak away.
The shower is now linked up to the tank. The tap isn't, but the shower is.
And to connect the shower to the water, I've ran a pipe out through the wall up here to a flexible hose that goes into the bottom of the shower, with an also a shut-off valve, which is actually going to be really useful. Now I totally understand this setup isn't the prettiest right now, but I will pretty it up when I have more time. I just wanted to see if this would work and whether I could get something functional for now. I'm so excited to finally have connect up the original plumbing that was there, like the water pump and the filter. So that goes now to our kitchen tap. The sink is now just got the pipe, as it were, draining out onto the floor. I will add a split valve and link that into the proper waste, like the waste tank, so it is properly in the system at another time after this trip away. Now the shower is obviously a different case, so I properly linked that up, and it also goes through a inline diaphragm valve so that the smells can't come back up through the shower and stink out the van. So after many new things to learn, we've got the shower in, all waterproofed, with the actual shower itself something to make hot water with, plumbed into a wastewater tank underneath. I'm probably forgetting something, but let's give this a whirl and see how it goes. Right, we're pressurized to 2 bar.
So what I found so far is that the shower connection, out of all the things I've bloody done, the shower connection, the pipe out, is not very good connection, and it's not even my fault, bloody hell. So I'm using my hoodie to mop up most of the excess water. I just want to see if we can get warm water. Oh my god, it's so hot! Oh my god!
can't believe it, we actually got some hot water. That's amazing. I'm so excited. Shame about the little O-ring inside the shower connection. That's fine though. I'll sort that out tomorrow. I'll release this video tonight, and then I'll be doing another video like I've been doing recently, another video tomorrow. And what I'll be showing tomorrow is me hooking up all the LED lighting, because you noticed that we have got LED lighting, but I haven't actually released that video yet. But yeah, I'll give a quick update in the next video with all the little changes, so it is actually like a nice working shower. But super stoked you've got hot water in the shower now. That's really, really cool. Really, really hot. Huh. I'll catch all of you DIY nomads tomorrow, and thank you all so much for watching.